Okay, welcome to the Clark County Fire District 6 Board of Commissioners meeting and not board workshop, just our commissioners meeting. It's May 18th, 2021, 6 p.m. and I'm going to call the meeting to order. And Casey, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Any additions to the agenda?
None here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Read and approve the minutes of the May 4th, 2021 meeting and board workshop.
Make a motion that we forego the reading of the minutes and approve them and post as necessary.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. I didn't see any correspondence? No correspondence. Citizen communication, this is the time during our meetings we set aside for any citizens that would like to discuss any issues concerning Fire District 6. We are on YouTube and there is a place to chat on the side, and we have a chief that's monitoring that. So if you have any comments or questions, please let us know. We'll stop during the regular meeting and answer those. Committee reports, no health, no parade, risk management. I did attend the FFME meeting in place of Commissioner Collins. There was two issues that came up. The sheriff's office is concerned about security at the station, and they want to do some sort of a card lock system. And they're going to have a meeting on that, and I believe Chief Newberry was invited to that meeting.
Yes, sir, tomorrow.
And he'll make sure that we're well represented. That will be at their cost. They also want to fence a portion of the facility. They have people wandering through at all times of day and night. And we're in the process of getting a plan on that, and they have to do an RFP and do all that kind of stuff. But the fence would start near the southeast corner and go around to the west side. So the sheriff's vehicles and people's personal vehicles would be more secure, and that would be at their cost too. So I believe Chief Newberry is going to represent us on those when the fence comes up and the locks come up. They're more than willing to make sure that our cards work there. You know, we do have a 300 and I think it's 42 unit subdivision going in right next to the station. And obviously with kids and people wandering and dogs and pets and stuff, it's probably a smart thing to do. So that one's on the books. There's also one on the west side of 11th, south of 179th, another large tract of single family residents. So we've got some homes going in up there. We'll have to keep an eye on. That's all I have, and I will call your attention to the consent agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, gentlemen. And Chief Newberry, Chief's report. Go right on down the line there.
Thank you, Mr. Board Chair. First order of business is number 5 in the board packet, which you've had an opportunity to see, is the April 2021 overtime report. The total is there for your review at $143,553.07, including all overtime. And if you'd like to answer any questions, I can go over the numbers specifically.
And a big chunk of that is for the shop clinic.
A fair portion of it is for the
Okay.
shop clinic, yes,
Okay.
which is reimbursable.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a comment. We have been reimbursed 100% of our billing, as was my recollection back in the minutes. I was hearing on the news today that Multnomah County is waiting for a huge chunk of money, and I don't know if it's the same or not, but I think we should be grateful that we have received our money. I think others have not.
So I know that we waited for quite a while to get our first bolus of federal money. But as far as I know, the county money is.
Yeah, it's coming from the State Department of Health. They were a little delayed on their first payments, but we've received the last 2 billing cycles, so we're still about 1 behind.
Which isn't bad for the
No,
state.
no, not at all.
It's really good.
Okay, that might be something else I'm hearing then in must be federal that I was hearing.
That might be, they do have some delays.
Okay, thanks.
The next thing in the chief's report is, number 6 in the board packet is the, BPR for April, the budget position report. 6212, the general fund for fire suppression. We anticipated we'd be at 33.3% expended, and we're expended only 25.8. And for 6242 EMS, we anticipated 33.3, but we're slightly over at 35.4.
Was there any particular reason that we're over? Typically, we're under.
We are typically under, but with the COVID expenses, many of them will be reimbursed. I anticipate you'll see that recovered within the next several months.
Thank you.
Is there EMS supplies and equipment that are used at the fairgrounds shot clinic that are attached to that reimbursement, or is that just personnel expenses?
Just personal expenses, yeah.
Okay.
They provide all equipment, PPE, and everything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And finally is the number 7 in the board packet, which is the multi-page COVID update from the Office of the Medical Program Director, and it's there for your consumption.
It says April 27th. Do we have the next page, 7A? I don't see a date stamp on that. Do we have anything more recent than the April 27th?
We have one delivered today, we can add to your board packet.
Okay, I just seemed like it was delayed.
So that one will be in your next board meeting available for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that is all that I had.
Any other questions for the chief or concerns? Hearing none, I'm gonna move on to old business. And we do not have any old business listed. Is there any old business that we've missed that anybody wants to speak towards?
None.
Hearing none, we are gonna move on to new business, and it's the MES invoice, which is in our packet. And we need to approve that because it's beyond the chief's,
I'll make a motion to approve the MES invoice.
Second.
we probably should, let me see, I gotta go back.
The
We
dollar-
probably, yeah, for the record, we probably should
Sure.
go through the,
The dollar amount is $104,730.75. This is for air masks. Because there was a delay in getting the masks that we were wanting to purchase, they put us into masks temporarily, and they bill us for the masks once we receive them. That's
Yeah.
what this is for.
So we'd already approved the purchase,
Yeah.
now we're approving the payment.
Correct.
Yeah, I think the chief had an outline in her description about that we were using a temporary face mask, is that right, until these were approved? Perfect. All right, so with that, I'll make the motion then for the $104,730.75 for the MES invoice.
Second.
moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. No need, any other new business that needs to be brought up? Executive session, we obviously don't need. Roundtable, good of order. I have one. I drove through Glenwood, Washington last week. Good motorcycle ride. And our new one is there. It's in service, it's almost in service, so still doing training on it. And it's the nicest piece of apparatus they've ever had. And they are so pleased that we were able to pay that forward. So it's going to good use in an area that needed it. It was between them and Husum, where Husum Falls is, up on the way to Trout Lake. So we'll probably, when the new ones come, we'll probably have additional to surplus. So I think it's nice to pay it forward, obviously for them. And this one was in pretty darn good shape, good tires, all those sorts of things. They don't do interior fire attack. They just can't afford it financially with the training and the cost of SCBA's. But they do exterior attacks and they do protect exposures. So they have, the other engine they had there was like maybe an 82 LaFrance or something that they've had for a long time. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. Good for you to find somebody that needed it, and good for us to play that forward. So.
Absolutely, yeah, nice to see it being used.
Anything else?
I have a piece, I formally announce my candidacy for District 6 Commissioner, position number 3 at the Elections Office, and it looks as though that we have a formidable race in the fire district. We are the only ones then so far, but
So far.
you never know till Friday. So anyway, and I just wanted to formally announce it because I'm gonna have to file it, and that's the case. And I shook hands with my opponent, and I hope to always take the high road, and then take care of the department and the people first.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, you have anything?
No,
It's okay, you don't have to.
no, I'm good.
Okay, we are gonna authorize May issuance of payroll warrants, authorize May payroll direct deposits, authorize May deposits of federal and FICA medical withholding, authorize pre-authorization invoice transmittal, and authorize payment of current bills. And I need a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Moved and seconded, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. So moved. And the meeting is adjourned, thank you. They don't usually go that quick.
14 minutes is pretty good.